Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of your 5-day core challenge. Today, like yesterday, I've got 5 exercises for you, 1 minute per exercise with about a 15-second break in between each exercise as I set you up for your next move. Today, you need a mat or something that's going to be comfortable for your hands and your knees because we'll be down on the ground for all of the exercises today. And if you have a weight, that'd be great. Today, I've got a 10-pound weight that I'm using. But let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. So come on down to your mat. On your hands and knees, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and we're going to do a cat and cow. So we're going to round the spine up, bringing your belly button into your back to your spine, and extend up, and again, round, and extend, round, and 2 more, up, and down, last one, up and down. Now we're going to go into a leg arm extension. So you're going to bring the right hand forward, the left leg is going to go back, you're going to extend up and bring in, and we're going to do that for a count of 5. So everybody up, and we go up and crunch, and 2, 3, 2 more, 4, last one, and 5. We're going to switch sides. So now the left hand forward, right leg back, and up, in for 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. Okay, so our first exercise today is going to be a C crunch. So you're going to come around, feet out in front of you. You're going to have a bend in your knee. A way to modify this a little bit is to let your feet come out a little bit farther to give you a better leverage. But you're going to have, if you have your weight, you're going to bring your weight up in front of you. You're going to curl the spine into a C, and you're going to crunch back down as low as you can go towards the mat, and then lift up. If you don't have a weight, no big deal. You can do this without. You still just want to think about curling that spine, bringing your belly button into your chest. So I've got my fun cross-country watch again today, so this will beep at 30 seconds. The beeps will change at 15 seconds, and then down again once we get to 10 seconds. So, go up for a 1 minute, get into position, and 3, 2, 1, and crunch down, and lift. Really curling that spine, going as low to the mat as you can, and lifting at the top. Make sure you're breathing through these. Do these at your own pace. Form is really important with this. And again, if you're having trouble kind of coming back up, bring your feet out and then lift. That'll give you a little bit more leverage. There's our halfway mark. Keep breathing. "15 seconds. Keep going, we're not there yet. Here's your 10-second mark. Keep pushing. Almost there. Last one. And done. All right. We'll clear that out. So for our second exercise, we're going to do a plank with a side kick. So I'll kind of show you beginner, medium, and advanced. If you're very flexible, what you'll be doing is you're going to be on your elbows up into a plank, and the flexible option is a full side kick. So coming up and then back. If you're not as flexible, you can bring a knee tuck into the knee, and then the other side. And then to modify this more, come down to your knees, and then one knee, and then the other. All right. So I've got 1 minute on the clock. Everybody down into position. And 3, 2, 1. Up into plank. Knee tuck, center. Knee tuck, center. You come back to the midline every time, making sure that your butt's not up in the air like this, and that you're not sinking your hips down. That would hurt your back, don't do it. I like to look the side that I'm crunching. Helps me get a better focus on that oblique. Here's your 30-second mark. Keep breathing. If you need to go down to your knees for a couple and then come back up, that's okay. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 2. Last one. And rest. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, so we're good to go for our third exercise. Now we're going to be doing a scissor kick. So you're going to come onto your back. And for this one, you want to give your lower back a little bit of support. It's important that your lower back be flat against the mat the whole time. So you're bringing your hands underneath your hips, legs out in front, and you're going to turn your toes out. So not straight, but turn your toes out, and this takes a little bit of pressure off of your hip flexors. You're going to scissor each way, and you can either keep your head on the mat like this, or give a little tuck, activating your upper abs as well as your lower abs. And we'll be like this for a minute. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Just nice, easy breaths. Once you get the move, don't feel like you have to watch the video. Just focus on what you're doing. And at any point your neck gets tired, just rest your head down. When you feel like you can come back up on into it. Halfway mark. Toes are turned out. "15 seconds. Keep pushing. Don't give up. You're almost there. Less than 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And rest. Almost there, guys. All right. So, this next one's kind of a doozy. So we're going to be doing a plank with hip taps. All right, so let me set this up for you. You're going to be down, back, and elbow plank again. And you're going to drop one hip down, come up to the center, hip down, to the center, coming back square each time. For your modification, you're down to your knees, tip one side, come up, one side, come up. This exercise is hitting those obliques again, so you really want to focus on pulling up from your oblique. All right, so everybody into position, and 3, 2, 1. Drop your hip, center, drop your hip, center. Make sure you're breathing through this. Make sure when you come up each time, come square, 30-second mark. So straight, dip, straight, dip. "15 seconds. 10 seconds. Keep pushing. You're not done yet. 5 seconds. 3, 2, last one. All right. Ooh, I like that one. All right, guys, we are on to our last move. You're almost there. So this is going to be a plank with an arm and leg extension, kind of like we did in our warm-up. So for the modified version, I'll show you that first. You're going to be on your hands and knees. You're going to reach the right arm out, left leg back, tuck it in, out and down. Opposite side, left arm out, right leg back, tuck it in, out and down. For the full version, you're up in a whole plank. For this, make sure your feet are maybe a little bit wider than your hips, or right about as wide as your hips. Gives you better balance. You're going to be up, in, out, down, out, in, out, and down. You can tell it's even hard for my balance. So this one's really good for a total body. All right, 1 minute and then we're done. All right, guys, up into position. 3, 2, 1. Going up, in, up, down, up, in, up, down. You might find that one side is easier for you. My right leg is not my strong leg. So when I go to that side, I have trouble with my balance. But I just know that, and you work through it. Sometimes I have to tap a foot down to get my balance, and that's okay. Whew, halfway. "15 seconds. Almost there. And rest. All right, guys, now we're gonna go into a little bit of a cool down. You worked those arms a lot lately, so let's go into child's pose. Sink down onto your heels, stretch those fingers forward, and just breathe. Enjoy this stretch. Take the arms around to the left. Push that right hip down. Stretch out those obliques. Now come around to the right. Sink the left hip down. Stretch the other side. And come on up. We're going to flip over to our backs for our final stretch. Laying flat on your back, feet out. Stretch your arms forward, stretch out those abs, stretch your toes down. And come on up. Day 2 done. Good job, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.